What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is hughwizzy and you're watching another video. Hope you're doing well. Love to your mothers. Fortification squad. Gang in the building. Thank you so much for all the support recently. It is greatly appreciated. Make sure you are subscribed if you're new. Turn your notifications on and drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen. But for now, we've got breaking news for there, so let's get down and dirty in with the latest and greatest in football news. And we're going to start in Liverpool the morning after the night before, the aftermath of a party 30 years in the making. Nothing was going to stop people from meeting outside Anfield and celebrating what has been an incredible season. They've waited long enough. Thousands of Liverpool fans gathering outside the stadium and in the city centre to celebrate this epic moment in their history. Fans singing songs, letting off flares, and the police did have to arrest 10 people because everyone's obviously ignoring social distancing measures. But you know, I mean, who hasn't been ignoring social distancing measures? Every time I turn on the TV, there's another 10,000 people within a 3-metre radius. Police had to shut the roads at 11 o'clock at night, and they have been warning people that they need to be careful because Merseyside has been affected by the coronavirus pretty badly. It's understandable, really, isn't it? They've waited a long time for this. And even though we've been told to stay at home and sit on your sofa and whatnot, or keep 12 metres away from anyone breathing, no one was going to miss out on this. If you were a local especially, nothing was going to hold you back. I want to say congratulations to any Liverpool fans. I hope you're revelling in the moment and enjoying it for what it is. And here we see Liverpool fans going mad, absolutely loving life. And they've earned this. I'll never forget being on Upper Street in Essex Road for our title wins. It's a real feeling of community togetherness that you just don't get otherwise. I'm sure it was pretty similar when England were doing well in the World Cup, but I was in Russia for that, so I missed it. But yeah, it looks epic. I'm very envious, and yeah, I hope one day to experience that again. Don't forget that Manchester City will have to give Liverpool the guard of honour at the Etihad. That much I'm sure Liverpool fans cannot wait for. Sterling is going to be dreading that, isn't he? Next up, we've got news about Arsenal's Matteo Guendouzi. The 21-year-old has been making the headlines for all of the wrong reasons, really, with his attitude being brought into question, especially by Mikel Arteta. There's been reports of a scuffle during training, and obviously he had that moment with Neil Maupay against Brighton, and some comments have apparently been made. It hasn't gone down well, having been left out of the squad to face Southampton. Reports coming out of France are that Guendouzi has asked Arteta to leave the club, and that the club are willing to grant him that wish. Now, Manchester United, PSG, Inter Milan and Barcelona all reportedly interested in acquiring the services of the young 21-year-old. French paper L'Equipe are the ones who've broken this story, and they've doubled down on it as well, saying that Guendouzi sees the current situation at Arsenal as regression and would rather try and solidify a place in the French setup by moving to another club. It's all very interesting. It really is all kicking off at Arsenal. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How much do you think Guendouzi's worth? Should Arsenal be looking to keep him and make him an integral part of their future? Or is it best to cut your losses? Well, it would probably be gains, but yeah. Sticking with Arsenal, and it has come to light that before the global pandemic, before Corona really hit these streets, Arsenal were offering Willian £250,000 a week as a wage incentive to get him to join before he put pen to paper with his Chelsea extension. Very interesting seeing the players that are being linked with the club right now. And it does seem that the agents the club are willing and happy to work with are heavily influencing the type of player that we're going to see at Arsenal. This was obviously the plan pre-pandemic, so I'm presuming that things have changed now and the offer would have to be drastically reduced or just not offered at all. Let me know your thoughts. Is Willian the one? He's 31, and the reports are that Tottenham, Manchester United and a few other big clubs are interested as well. In other news, Robert Lewandowski has been voted the Bundesliga Player of the Season. 33 goals and 4 assists in 33 games. Not bad. Not bad at all. And moving across the continent, Inter Milan may well be back. They are a financial force again, having freed themselves of financial fair play, and I'm sure they're about to make a little bit of money on a certain striker. However, they look like they're the place to be right now, and certain players, big name players, are up for making the move to play for one of the most highly regarded managers in world football, Antonio Conte. And it looks like Achraf Hakimi could be the next one to make the move. Fabrizio Romano saying Hakimi is really, really close to Inter. The agreement is going to be finalised soon between Inter and Real Madrid for 40 million euros plus add-ons. Hakimi has already accepted to sign a 5-year contract with Inter. Now, Borussia Dortmund have obviously made a move to cover their tracks already by signing Thomas Meunier from PSG. But I guess this is stage 2 or 3 of building a project at Inter which truly can compete with the likes of Juventus, who have been so dominant for so long. Now is looking like the time. Here is Chelsea's Marco van Ginkel with Karel Janssen, his agent, whom he's worked with all of his career, signing a new Chelsea deal, even though the last time that he played for the club was 7 years ago. Quite incredible, the loan system that Chelsea do have in play. And Van Ginkel will remain connected to Chelsea for a little bit longer. He's been around, hasn't he? Milan for a year, Stoke City for a year, and PSV for 2 years, where I think he was captain, but a cruciate ligament injury meant surgery, and he was out for 8 months. Will he be able to work his way back into the Chelsea setup? Chelsea fans, let me know. Is this your boy? Okay, this is Gianni Infantino, the president of FIFA, who has today announced that the 2023 Women's World Cup will take place in Australia and New Zealand. And further to boot to that, the women's game will be given $1 billion by FIFA over the coming 4 years, which is great for, I guess, the growth of the sport. Right then, that's about it for this time. I hope you're all doing well. Make sure you are subscribed if you're new, and drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen. But for now, my name's been hughwizzy, and this has been a lot of fun. Peace.